Hey guys!
Hey, welcome to part three of Club Quarantine Sanity Edition.
Sanity Edition. We're holding on tightly.
We're holding on for dear life,
Right.
okay? So today we're going to talk about mindfulness. So the sanity saving tip for today is mindfulness and meditation. And I always describe mindfulness to my clients as sort of like free vitamins for your brain. Like if there is anything that you can do for yourself that does not cost anything,
Mm-hmm.
that you don't have to buy at the store, but it
Mm-hmm.
has the effects
Right.
of a drug.
Right. Right. Right.
A
Right.
drug that can like help you.
Right.
It's mindfulness and meditation. It is
Mm.
one of the most life-changing things. And again, it's one of those things that if you have depression, if you have anxiety, nutritionists use
Right.
mindfulness,
Right.
medical doctors use mindfulness to help their patients with physical illnesses,
Yeah, like high
pain
blood pressure.
management.
High blood pressure. I mean, people use mindfulness when they're in delivery. Like literally
Yes.
using meditation and mindfulness and
Yes.
breathing can help you to have a better delivery. So it helps a lot.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. So this has been one of the most, I think, like it's sort of like a novel idea for Westerners,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
but it's not a novel idea at all.
Right.
This has like predated. This is like a centuries old idea from like before Bible times.
Right.
And I think that mindfulness is one of the things that we can just incorporate in our lives. And the research shows that all you need is 5 minutes.
Yeah.
5 minutes of mindfulness
Mm-hmm.
practice can give you the benefits that someone who is like a mindfulness guru or a meditation guru practices like 3 times a day for an hour each time.
Right.
5 minutes a day is all you need.
Mm-hmm.
So ask yourself, can I give myself 5 minutes today? You could do anything for 5 minutes.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
pretty much everything. And if you can't, then that's a problem because you have to be able to give yourself time and take care of yourself. So mindfulness is one of those practices that helps you to take care of yourself.
Exactly.
And so you have to make space for that. So
Yeah.
5 minutes, you should be able to find that at some part of the day.
But here's the thing, even if you can't find 5 minutes, start with 1 minute.
Right.
And I promise you that you can grow into a practice with 1 minute of mindfulness. And my most basic definition for mindfulness is the art of paying attention. Mindfulness is if you can just focus on training your mind to pay attention and to notice things. So you start with just like noticing your breath. Like a very, very simple mindfulness practice is counting your breath.
Right.
So you breathe in, and that's one, and you breathe out, and that's two. You breathe in, that's three, and you breathe out, and that's four. And every time a thought enters your mind, like this is ridiculous,
Right.
this isn't working,
Right.
I don't know what this is. It doesn't matter.
Right.
Like what's for dinner? Are we out of milk? Anytime a thought enters your mind, you simply you train your mind by redirecting your mind back to counting.
And one of the key things there is not to try to argue away a thought or try
Yeah.
to get rid of a thought.
Just notice it.
Notice the thought, and then you just put your attention back on your breath.
Yeah.
And so being distracted is normal. And so for a lot of people, they'll say, I don't like mindfulness or meditation activities because I can't calm my mind down. That's the point.
That is the point.
You're going to be terrible at it for a while, but every day if you practice, you get a little bit better. And every day you're accruing benefits for yourself. Even if it felt like this wasn't a great practice,
Yeah.
you're getting something out of it. And the discipline of doing this is one of those things where after a while you're able to kind of just break it out whenever you need to.
Yeah.
And so mindfulness is one of those things where, oftentimes we think about it as an Eastern practice and so forth. But this is something that, the scriptures even talk about, like meditating on the word, right? So
Yeah.
you're putting your thoughts and you're putting your full focus on the word. That is a mindfulness practice.
Exactly.
And there's a reason why God tells us to do that, because he knows that when we do that, we're able to really take it in more deeply, and it calms us down and puts us in a state where we can operate in the way that we need to in this world. So right now, especially with coronavirus going around and we're stuck at home, we need to be much more mindful, much more at ease because we're dealing with an inherently stressful situation.
It's one of the number one things that can literally help with the anxiety that we're facing right now in the world, and to just kind of like calm everybody down. Like
Exactly.
even I've been doing it with Jace.
Yeah.
We have this book, ABC Mindfulness, and it has a lot of daily practices of mindfulness, and he'll pick one a day and he'll do that. And you know, I've been reading the book and I'm like, wow, this is great for adults.
Oh yes.
You know?
Oh yes. Yes. And you know, and for adults, you know, if you're looking for something that you can easily tap into, I recommend a couple apps: the Calm app, the Breathe app, and the Headspace app.
Yeah.
You know, they have guided meditations where people kind of talk you through, you know, 5-10 minute kind of course of just kind of focusing and meditating. You know, deep breathing exercises that you can do, you know, while you're walking or just kind of sitting down. You know, even if you can't do it on your own, just tapping into like apps and things like that. You know, there's apps for that. And so mindfulness is one of those things that can help anybody, kids and adults. So I think if you try it, it can really help you to calm down and put you in a space where you can operate just more calmly with yourself and with your family.
Yeah, I agree. And it's a practice that you can do individually, but it's also a practice I highly recommend teaching to your kids. As I said, I do it with Jace. This is one of the things. He's like super hyperactive. And there's like a couple of books that I recommend for kids, which is Sitting Still Like a Frog. It's a great one, as well as ABC Mindfulness. And the one that I'm doing personally right now for myself is the Deepak and Oprah app.
Yeah.
And so if you download that, usually those meditation, he usually does like a 21-day meditation program, and it's free right now. And so the one that he is doing right now is on hope. And I think that it is so applicable. Like it is just like profound, like that they created this before the crisis even existed.
Right.
And they're offering it for free right now.
Right.
So go check out Deepak and Oprah. Download the Deepak app on your phone, and you should be able to see the meditation there. And they also have like journal prompts and stuff, which is also helpful if you want to take it a step further, which I do as well sometimes. So that has been like really helpful for me to kind of just calm my own brain down with everything. So that's it for today.
All right, guys. Thank you for joining us.
Yes.
It's in Club Quarantine.
Club Quarantine.
We're going to be helping you guys all throughout all of this. So, you know, please like our video, you know, forward it to anyone that you feel would benefit from this.
Yes, sharing is caring.
Sharing is caring. All right, guys, you take care.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye.